Hello friends, welcome to Easy Code for All. Today we will be learning how to do search engine optimization. So why do we need SEO? SEO means search engine optimization. It is required because we need to get more and more traffic in our website. So whenever we are developing a website or any blog or anything, we need traffic, and major source of traffic is the search engine. So if we can our website search engine friendly, and whenever a user search with a keyword in a search engine, and if our website get listed, so most likely we'll get traffic from there. So that's why search engine optimization is very much required in today's date. So benefits of SEO is that we are getting traffic, and which is important for any website or any blog or anything. Now next we'll look how to do the search engine optimization. I mean, search engine optimization is a big topic, but here we'll be covering what are the very basic things by which achieve we can achieve the search engine optimization. Means like getting our website into the first page of the first page of the search engine result, mainly for Google. Okay, so uh, first main point is every page we need to have a unique page title. This is very much important actually. Okay, so in our website, for every page should have a unique page title. No two pages should share a common page title. This is very important, and this page title uh, gets the almost more than 60% weightage. Okay, so if your page has a unique page title, you can easily get your page listed into the search engine result. To make your page title unique, what you need to do, you give the page title little bit bigger, so that whoever will search with a bigger phrase or keyword, in that case most likely your page will be listed. Let me give an example, actually something like that. Let me open Google and give an example. Okay, so here I'll be sharing mainly the how I did the search engine optimization for my website easycodeforall.com. Let's give an example how page title is important, how unique page title is important. Okay, so I have a page XML utility. Okay, so if I give the page title only XML utility, I mean, as it's a shorter, so there will be many pages in the internet where it will matches with that actually. Okay, so to make the page title little bit unique, so what I did, instead of giving page title XML utility, I give the page title XML online XML utility. Okay, if you look in the, it's an online XML utility. So you need to make your page title unique. To make the page title unique, you may need to make it bigger, and so that it brings the uniqueness. Let's go to the Google and search it actually. See, if I search with XML utility only, okay, my site does not come actually here. Okay, my site does not come. But if I search with XML utility online, in the first page it comes actually. First page it's come the XML utility only. So I mean, you need to target for a bigger phrase or bigger keyword actually. So maybe 20% of the resource people will search with the bigger keyword. Let's target them actually, for them at least get your page listed. Okay, so once your page get popular with a bigger phrase, automatically it will work for the shorter phrase actually. Okay, if your page gets popular day by day with a bigger phrase, then search engine itself optimize, they realign, so it will work for the user who search with the shorter phrase. So target with the those sets of user who search with a bigger keyword or a bigger phrase actually. Okay, so I think it's clear now. Main objective is that we need to make the page title unique, and to make the page title unique, if we need to make the page title bigger, let's do it actually. Okay, so that will give you the better result. And page title has a maximum weightage actually, more than 60 to 70% weightage. So if your page title is unique, rest of the things are already fall in place actually, you do not need to do much actually. Your page title needs to be unique, and your page content needs to support that page title. Next point is that meta tag actually. Okay, for each and every page you need to add this meta tag actually. Okay, meta description, this is very important. Keywords, and this meta robot, it is mainly used by the search engine. So add these meta tags for each and every page of your website. This is very much important because search engine reads this meta tag and they indexed it based on this one. So meta tag is very much important. Okay. Next one is that for your page, your website, you need to have a sitemap actually. You need to have a sitemap. Let me type sitemap.xml. Okay. You should have a sitemap for your site actually. Okay. That is the another important. You should have a sitemap for your website, and search engine access the sitemap and indexed all those URLs actually. Okay. So this is very much important. Next one is your page should have a at least one heading tag which will represent your page actually, which will represent your page. So you should have a heading tag each and every page to provide the to provide the representation of the page. It will it will be used by the search engine, so you have a heading tag in your every page. Okay, so this is the heading tag in this page. Okay, so your page should have a heading tag for each and every page. Next is the content of your page. That is very important. Content is the king actually. If your page does not have the sufficient content to support the page title and meta description, then it is very difficult to rank your page actually. So you need to have a content, and it should not be copy pasted actually. It should have a some unique content, and your content should support the page title. Okay, so that's the another important factor. Page should have a good amount of content. And if you are using image in your page, each and every image should have a all tag actually, all text should be describing the image. It should describe what is the use of this image, what is meant for this image actually, because search engine cannot read the image, and so they extract that all text of the image attribute, image tag, and then they use that for the indexing. Okay, so every video and image, you should have a all text or video description. Okay. Next point is that your pages should be mobile friendly. It is very much important. Your pages should be mobile friendly, whether people are using from mobile or not, but your page should be mobile friendly. Specifically, Google give the weightage to the mobile friendly pages. And your site should be available in 24 by 7, because search engine robot actually, Google robots, they access the this one, they access the website to download the page and scan those content and index it. So if it found it's not available, then it will not rank your page. And next one is that HTTPS. You should make your page or your website rather HTTPS enabled. Okay, so making the page HTTPS enabled is that mainly Google or any search engine, they give the preference to the secure website, as well as whoever is visiting it, if they found your site is HTTPS enabled, they will get the confidence and they will visit frequently. Okay. You should submit your website into the Google Search Console. First, you need to register it, and then you can submit your website into the Google Search Console or Bing Webmaster Tool for indexing. Actually, normally, if you do not submit, also they do index, but if you submit it, they will know about it, your website, and they will index it immediately once you submit it actually. So you submit your website, you register and submit your website into the like to the search engine. There is something called search engine registration, so you need to follow it to register your site with the search engine. Okay. And another continuous process is that we need to time to time, or rather every week, we need to analyze the search performance and user behavior. Once you register into the search engine, you will be able to log into the search engine and you can view the performance of your site, like how many clicks it is getting, how many users are searching with which keyword, and your site is ranking how. So you will get all the data, and based on that you need to optimize it again and again. Okay, it's not a one step process. Once you need to start it with all those points, then you need to continuously monitor and optimize it. It's not a one day activity, actually it's a continuous process. Sometimes you need to do some comparative analysis also. You search with the keyword for which you are expecting your page to come, and if your page is not coming, so you check what are the site is coming into the top 5 or top 10 actually. So go to those sites, check why it is coming into top 5 or top 10, how it is different from your site actually, and based on that you need to work on it. But to reiterate, content is the king. If your page has a unique title and your page content support it, then you do not need to do anything extra. Automatically it will come to the first page of the Google actually. So whenever you are writing something or anything, try to do something unique which is not already there actually. I can give one example. Like in my website there are many pages, but there are a couple of pages like generate accessibility code. It is not there in any other places. Okay, so it I didn't had to do much things about it actually. It automatically came to the first position of the Google search result. But same time I have another page like XML formatter. Okay, like mm, let uh, XML converter. Okay, like XML to JSON converter. There are many pages related to XML to JSON converter. Okay, so these I, I could not get this page ranked into the Google first. I mean Google first page, because already there are 20-30 pages are there in many websites related to the same topic, XML to JSON conversion. Okay, but this topic, like generating accessibility code, it is nowhere in other places. Okay, so it's very easy for me to get this page ranked into the Google. Okay, even I can show you. If I copy this one XSLT code generator, let's open the Google. Let's paste it. XSLT code generator. See, it is coming into the first page. If I type it here, XML to JSON converter, my website will not come it actually here. Okay, because there are many already existing website and pages related to that topic. Okay, so getting my pages ranked here, it's a very difficult, because already there are 30-40 pages are there related to this one. Okay, so if building something new near about same thing, so my pages most likely will not come. But if I build something unique which is already not there, yeah, I do not have to do anything, automatically it will come to the first page. Okay, so that's why try to build something unique, give your page title unique and content, then automatically it will work. You do not have to do anything, backlink or anything is not required actually. Okay, but always that may not happen. Sometimes we need to have right put some content which is already there in some places, but content wise also, or it need to have something extra or something uniqueness, and it should be I mean it should be a differentiator from other, then only it will come into the Google search result. Otherwise it's very hard to bring into the this one. And if you bring it also artificially, but that will not persist actually. After 1 week or 3-4 days it will automatically it will move into the third or fourth page actually. Okay, so if you artificially bring into the first page also, but people will not use it and it will not remain on the first page, it will go. So if your things are unique and useful, people will be using it, and automatically it will be coming to the first page, maybe in top 5. So this is about search engine on page optimization, search engine optimization on page SEO. This is called on page SEO. So just take care of couple of things. One is the page title and content. Then I mean you are almost 50 to 60% done. There are 2-3 things you just need to take care of it actually. Okay, so thank you, thanks for watching this video. Hope it will help you. Thanks for watching it again.